Good evening. Just gonna wait for a few people to come into the chat. Tonight is live is about uh, why are the are why do people need the COVID booster shot? And I'm gonna find some articles off my phone that I have found, so we can talk about it and have an open panel discussion, and you know discuss. Do people really need the COVID-19 booster shot, even though they had a booster shot? Does it make any sense? I'm going to give a few people a chance to come in here. There's only one person. Come on in, say hello. So I don't see anybody in here yet, only one person. So hi Michelle. Just waiting on a few more people to come in. Michelle, can you see your wrench? You do have a wrench. I did wrench you. Hi, Josh. Good evening. Good evening. I'm going to put my StreamYard out if anybody wants to discuss this about the COVID-19 booster shot vaccine. And I'm going to read some articles from my phone. So I'm going to give it a few minutes, if you don't mind, for more people to come in here. Because this is an open panel discussion. If anybody wants to come up. I'm just giving it a few more minutes, guys. Then I'll get started. Retarded. Let's see this. Paste. All right, I'm going to try to pin it to the top. I have to go over to my other page. Just bear with me. Okay, guys, I pinned the StreamYard link to the chat for an open panel discussion. I'm going to find some, and there is pros and cons about this. The CDC says they approved of it, of the COVID-19 booster, but what about the Food and Drug Administration? Don't they have to approve? I mean, it doesn't make sense to push a booster shot with the name COVID in front of it when you had a booster shot as a child and you had to have a series of booster shots. So I'm going to look up my articles. Give me a second. Waiting on more people. I'm trying to get more people here. Hang on, a little trouble with my phone. The CDC panel recommends the booster. It's the Pulsar for those at high risk. I don't think it's. I think it's really stupid. So I'm trying to get some articles. Okay. Okay. Here's this what the CDC's statement. Hi, C. Welcome. Thank you for coming, Pro Life, C, and Gardner Josh. Okay. The CDC statement on ACIP booster recommendations for immediate release September 24th. Today, the CDC Director Rochelle P. Walensky, MD, MPH, endorsed the CDC Advisory Committee on Immunization Practice, AICP, recommendations for a booster shot of the Pulsar BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine of certain populations, and also recommended a booster dose for those in high-risk occupational and industrial settings. The Food and Drug Administration, FDA, authorizes and CDC guidance for use are important steps forward as we work to stay ahead on the virus and keep Americans safe. This updated interim guidance from CDC allows for millions of Americans who are at high risk for COVID-19 to receive PFIZER BioNTech COVID-19 booster shot to help increase their protection. CDC recommendations. 1. People 65 years and older, residents in long-term care settings should receive a booster shot. Vaccine at least 6 months after their COVID, Hi, John. Thanks for coming. Which I think is stupid. And then they're saying people age 50 to 64 with underlying medical conditions should receive it at least 6 months after their primary series by BioNTech primary series. People ages of 18 to 49 years, people of aged 18 to 64 years who are increased risk for COVID exposure and transmission. Okay, this is really stupid, don't you think? They're telling people to get this COVID booster shot when yet they had the COVID-19 shot. Okay, so we're just going to keep creating words, new words, COVID booster. Well, people had the booster shot for a long time. Since they were kids, and I'm sure you had to get one when you were teenagers or at a certain age. Now, why would they promote this? I think it's silly. Anybody want to come up? This is on the CDC website that you can get the information on, which I think is stupid. That where it's like we're guinea pigs, Why would you force something on somebody, a booster shot? Does that make sense? I think people should question this. Wait a minute. I've had a booster shot. Why would I need a COVID-19 booster shot? This doesn't make sense. People just aren't thinking. The StreamYard, if you link is on the pin to the top of the channel. Hey, Alex, thank you for coming. If you want to come on and talk about what I'm talking about right now, which I think is crazy, this COVID-19 booster shot, I'll probably get flagged. I don't give a damn because people have to question things, and people need to stop being guinea pigs. They haven't tested. They haven't tested this stuff. It's like we are the guinea pigs, the test subjects for their stuff. And how does that turn out? I'm not going to get deep into that. We all know, well, there's tons and tons of articles out there. It's like these people are trying to play doctor, more like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. They're playing with our lives. And it's just not fair. I know I want to find out people's thoughts on this. Come on the panel, join me. Tell me what you're thinking, about it. I mean, I know how YouTube works. We will flag you. We will ban your video. We're going to give you a strike. Come on. Everybody has a right to question things. If a person had a booster shot, quote, quote, why would you need a COVID-19 booster shot? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't. If somebody had a booster shot when they were a kid, that doesn't make sense. We got the shit on our arms. And if people are buying into this, oh my God. They're dumb. They're really dumb. I'm not going to do it. I don't care what you put on your CDC website. I'm disgusted with the Food and Drug Administration to even, scientists. Scientists aren't doctors. They study. They study other things. They aren't hands-on with patients. And I'm sick of it. Okay, the StreamYard, come on up to the panel. I don't want to. My wife took the first one. I'm past. I don't blame you. I just hope nothing happens to her. I'm sorry. I wouldn't take it for anything. I have a cold. But I want to have what people think about it. Would you think it's a good idea to get it? The COVID-19 booster. It doesn't make sense. Hold on. Sorry about that. Can you hear me okay? Press 1 for yes or 2 for no. Let me see if I can find another article about that. I think I have tons of them on my cell phone. And they also have one with pros and cons. I don't know how that got there. Okay. Now they're saying, now they're having case overview. Total cases in my county, 11,744. Total deaths, 286. Total in Pennsylvania, 1.4 million. Deaths, 29,064. Yeah, okay. I believe this is correct. I think it's, crazy. They're trying to force people to do these things. And people stand there with their arm. Oh, I got me shot today. Really? I mean, there's also the pros and cons of the CDC says about the vaccines. And it's they say one thing, then they say another. It's how can anybody trust these people? Why don't they do their research? Why don't they use their brains? Go on the CDC website, read about it. They also have the pros and the cons, and they keep giving these flus new names. Influenza, COVID. What the problem is, people don't realize when they clean, bacteria get stronger. These stupid scientists, and that's what I'm calling them. They ain't doctors. They ain't shit. I make good money. I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're telling me the truth, all right. No, until they're one-on-one with patients and stuff like that, then they have something to say. And a lot of doctors don't agree with certain things. I'm just getting sick of it. I'm not going to be a sheep for anybody. Like, where are these feminists? My body, my choice. Nobody said enough when people got upset with them. But if they got the bee sting. Well, it's our bodies, our choice. And it's just, don't make up something when they know damn well our body has its own antibodies and its own immunity to heal itself. Covering your face is not going to do anything. I mean, even though if you have like the mumps and measles and rubella and all that stuff as a kid, you still got chicken pox. You still got mumps. You still got measles. You still got, let's see, what's that other one? Oh, the whooping cough. I had that as a kid. But don't you know there was a vaccine for that? People still got it. And it doesn't make sense. Why would you need a COVID booster shot? We'll give it its name. The booster shot is a COVID vaccine. Let's see how many people get this through their head and think about it. Didn't I have a booster shot when I was a kid? It's right there on my records. Why would I need a COVID-19 booster shot? Doesn't make sense to me. I know, guys, I'm sounding like I'm repeating myself. Well, I don't feel like sitting up here talking to myself like somebody to come up on the panel. Come on up. Talk about it with me. Give me your thoughts, your opinion. The StreamYard links pinned to the top. Come on up. I don't want to be by myself. I'm stuffed up too, guys. I have like a head cold, so I'm battling that. So I'm taking care of myself, my own things. I don't like going to hospitals either. Even I haven't been going anyway. Like I needed stitches in my thumb right here. I cut it with a knife. I had a knife fall and cut open my foot, the top of my foot. I took care of that myself. Cleaned it up, sterilized it, put some iodine on it, pulled it together, wrapped it, same with my foot. I'm in the bird room right now. All you will hear is squawk. I don't care. I want to hear the birdies. I'm sure everybody that would be entertainment for people to listen to the birds. How's the breeding going with the birds? Yes, please subscribe to Michelle's channel on Rumble. And Michelle, share my channel out too. I mean, I can share yours out now that I know what it is. I'll just have to type it in my phone. I could save it. I don't know how to save it, but I'll try. They are still all too young right now. So how long do you have to wait till they're old enough to breed them? I want to hear birds chirping. Pro-life, anybody, I'm begging you. Don't leave me hanging like this. I want your thoughts and opinions too. What other people think of this craziness. I don't like talking to myself. I'm actually talking to you guys. I'm kidding. But it just really pisses me off that the crap that they're pulling, and I just don't get it. Why would you? I mean, it hasn't been tested. It's like they're testing it on human beings. They don't know what's going to happen. Yet they may know and just push it under the rug like they do many things. And it's, like with many things, that's what's going on. Nothing to see here. Go away. And if somebody says something, we're going to ban you. We're going to ban you. We're going to do this. You're providing false information. People want to know what's going on. Be truthful. Stop lying. Stop using people as test subjects so you can kill the population off. I don't want your damn nasty booster shot. Shit, I had one. Go look at my freaking health records show you. Oh, that's right. You go to jail. You'd be in violation of the HIPAA Act. They're still too young, about a year. Okay. Who else is in here? I see 6 people in here. Any volunteers to come on the panel? I don't care. Bird squawking, whatever. I just want everybody's thoughts. While it's like I can only see, I can see the chat, but just tell me what your thoughts are on it. I just don't understand. Just really introducing one vaccine after another. You think you're going to prevent COVID-19? No, it's just another big flu. It's just stronger. It just affects the lungs and everything. And people are sticking things in their body they don't know what it's about. They claim, oh, it's safe. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, exactly. I agree. Yep, they are dumb. And somebody close to me is dumb, too, that took up. And they said, oh, I'm going to get booster, too. And I'm like begging them and shaking my head. Well, why won't you take it? You have health problems. Because I ain't going to. I got a head cold. I ain't got COVID. I can say, yeah, I got the COVID head cold. I'm perfectly fine. I do what I need to do. I rest. Make sure I get some rest. If I feel tired, I lay down. Run down, lay down. Get the energy back up. I have vitamin C. I take vitamin D once a week, which is prescribed by my doctor. And I'm scared to go to the hospitals now. Well, we're going to inject you or we're going to refuse you treatment. All this stuff I've been hearing is scary for me, It's like we aren't, they make us feel like slaves. They're enslaving us. It's like Big Brother. Do as I say. But they do the opposite, right? They go in places without masks. This is crazy. I lost some people. Oh, well, I guess I'm boring. Somebody told me I'm boring. You still here, C? I'm going to share this on my base prism channel. Okay. Just wear 10 masks and you'll be fine. Yeah, right. That ain't going to be fine. People say, they're going to wear a mask on their job. And some people, and I'm like, if you have COVID, you have the antibodies. You don't need an. Exactly, John. You don't. Hey, John, come on up on the panel. It's pinned to the top. I don't want to be by myself. I want your thoughts. You're a smart man. Let me see if I can find something else to read. Something that shouldn't be on there. So stupid. Here we go. I got one. And this is from, this article is from Cure. A first responder and survivor weighs pros and cons of the COVID-19 vaccines. This was written December 15, 2020 by Tamara Anderson Hanna. In approximately 4 weeks, as I write this, I will have an option to receive a vaccine for COVID-19. The vaccine is being offered to me because I work in a high-risk position. As a first responder, it is optional for me to take the vaccine. So I need to ask myself, what are the pros and cons of getting it? My reason for her reason for it is taking the vaccine would be to reduce the risk of severe complications related to contracting COVID-19. I observed a family member contract COVID-19 and end up in the hospital. Fortunately, what the heck is that? The Remdesivir, the first drug, Remdesivir. I can't say it, so you can laugh at me. The first drug authorized by the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, to treat COVID-19 was available to my family member, along with a plasma treatment. Their lung function was affected, and it has taken time for them to build up their physical stamina and lung functioning following hospitalization. Okay. This is just sounding too weird to me. You'd have to go read the article. It's on the cure, weighing the pros and cons of curetoday.com. So go ahead and check that out. I'm just, now that I wish they would do that with the COVID-19 booster, weighing the pros and cons on that, but I still wouldn't get it. They're going to have done mistaken. If you have COVID, we're making dinner right now. Oh, are you? Yeah, we're having burritos. What are you having, John? How many of you had your booster shot as a kid? One, if you had it. Two, if you hadn't had a booster shot as a kid. I'm down to 4 people. I lost people. I bored them to death. Dang it, I had to find the channel. Absolutely no notification. And what? The link didn't work? That's crazy. I sent it to you, Joe. That's nuts. Oh, probably YouTube shadow banning me because I'm telling the truth. It's only you and John here and Alex. That's about it. Michelle was here and Josh was here. I guess I bored and scared everybody. Can you see me real good? Say 1 for yes, 2 for no. I do have light on me. Hell no, I have no shots. No, that you had none as a kid. You didn't have a booster shot, a mumps, measles, and rubella, and the whooping cough. A lot of other people living live right now, Citizen Man and Bex for sure. I know the one I pick because I don't go live anymore. You know, it's hard to pick something. Maybe I should have put midnight, but I can't midnight. I got stuff to do and, got to get hubby fed and stuff. You are lit up a bit more. It's better. Yeah. Oh, you had none. What about when you were in the service, Joe? I'm sure they gave you shots. Yeah, I know it's Friday. Maybe I'll go live tomorrow. We'll do a party. We'll throw a party. We'll invite Mo and say, beers for Mo. I'm just kidding, guys. Oh, I'm sick of this. Yeah, I had the shots too. I had the booster shots and stuff. And Man, they lined us up like cattle. Do you remember it was a big black gun with a hose in it? They lined you up and went, eh. They did. They had this big old line, lined you up like cattle. That's how I felt like. I was begging my mom. I was crying, please, mommy, don't please. That's gonna hurt, mama. Don't make me get this. She on my arm. You gotta get. I'm like, I was crying. I was crying real bad. Make me get that damn. And a lot of kids were screaming, we don't want that. I wasn't the only one crying. Well, never again. Nope. They can shove them booster shots up their ass. I had one, and that's all you need if you had them. Let's just give it a new name. COVID-19. I ain't your sucker. Or I seen something that somebody sent me a link, and I don't know how true it is, but that there was like purple lights, like they were like blue, purple or something like that they can tell if you had the COVID shot, and people were taking that and putting it on their arm, and you could see it glow, and on their hands, like it went through their veins. Yeah, Jeremy Dieter, he's the one that sent me the link. That was crazy. It just freaked me out seeing that stuff. Your arms glowing. And the guy said that you can also tell if people haven't been vaccinated either because they ain't glowing. Their arm ain't glowing when they got the vaccine. I don't know how true it is, but I have to laugh about it. It's kind of scary when you think about it. I don't know, all this stuff they be putting in dyes, and you don't tell anybody what's in it. So, and you wonder why people don't want to get it. Only the sheep will take it, you know? People have a right to question everything and want to know what's in it. You know, they have a right, you know? If you're going to poison us, that's how you want to poison us. Why don't you poison yourself? Here, I'll give you some rat poisoning. I got 6 shot. Record books filled. Yeah, I lost mine because for movement and stuff, I lost mine. And they tried to give me more injections saying you need this. And I was like, no. I ain't getting any more. Sorry, I lost my shot records. Look it up in a database. I don't care. But you are smart. You can slip to another one and they think you got the shot. Joe is Slick Shot Willie. Get your butt up on the panel, Joe. Hey, look, there's a dime on the floor. Wait, there's $1. Hold on, I gotta go to the toilet. Freaking Joe. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button. Share this out. I know somebody told me I'm boring. I really don't give a fuck. Hey, at least I know how to live life, laugh, and I get along with people, but I speak what's on my mind, just like everybody else, and how I feel. If you want to be a jackass, go be a jackass somewhere else. That's all I got to say. You're welcome here, but be nice to my mods, to me. Dr. Charles Office found 50% of patients who receive COVID. Yep. Hey, Gloria, thank you for coming. Yep, exactly. blood clots and other things. And that's what scares me about my son. Well, what more is this COVID-19 booster shot going to do? Is it going to cause more damage? Or, you know what I mean? So they're going to create more problems. We'll have to wait and see until people start coming out. You know, that will be put under the rug. Nope, nope, nope. False information. Not true. Not true. It's not true. You know? They lie. They lie. You lying. They couldn't tell the truth. I was going to say something I'm not going to. If a fucking brick hit him in the head, that's better. I carry 3 rocks in my pocket, 3 coins to mess with people. I went to people looking away for a second. That's how I went. Smart move, Joe. You know, some people have had reactions to them, you know, and then they just want to just throw it under the rug, you know, and it's like they want to keep pushing it at you. You know, it's your right to stand up and say no, and it's your right to question everything and say, I want information. If you aren't going to be honest, what is in them? Why do we need this other vaccine, the booster? If we had booster shots, you know, people had booster shots a long time ago. It just doesn't make sense. So retarded. This shit's getting more retarded and getting on my fucking nerves. I want to take all those needles and stick them, you know where, in somebody's eye and in their ass. Especially Dr. Flossie. little potato head alien looking. Dr. Flossie. I can see just taking some needles and sticking them out. Here's your shot, bitch. I know I'm going to get flagged for this. I'll delete the video. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm so glad all of you showed up and, you know, everybody came up, you know. I just excuse me. I have a cold, you know, in my nasal passages and in my chest a little bit, but I'm getting there. Well, you need to talk to your wife. Don't get it again. You know, you got to be worried about her. Did her job tell her she needed to get it, Alex? Yes or no? That's what I want to know. She needs to stop believing in that shit. You know, if something happens to her, you know, I would sue. I would get a lawyer and I'd sue. Because no one should force her to take it. No job should put, if that person doesn't feel comfortable and then you keep pushing at them, you know, pushing at them. They try that. My kids try that with me, my sons, both my boys. My daughter, she said no. She will not take any vaccines because she did a lot of, you know, she knows her shit. My daughter's very intelligent. So I ain't putting that shit in my body. And they better not force my boys to get it. Because, you know, she'd be going rounds with them people. Wait, what's that? So I have a game to play with you in private. You will laugh when I win and play it with others. Well, you'd have to come on the panel and do that. You can do it here. You can just come up and we'll play a game real quick. Let's do it, Joe. Come on the panel. And then we'll play it with them if they want to play a game. You know, because I know they're getting sick of me talking about this damn booster. And I'm starting to bore them to death. She's repeating herself. She sounds like a parrot. I'm sorry. Hey, could you imagine somebody pretending we'll put Biden in a potato suit and we'll put a bunch of vaccines in it. His brain's already mush anyway. Hey, bitch, here's your booster shot. Oh my God. I need to stop. How many of you would do it? Dress by a napkin and a potato suit and say, here's your vaccine, bitch. Joe, I'm not gonna play no games. I gotta get stuff started here. I have to take care of things around here, you know.
Take care of it. I'm gonna take care of it. Okay.
You got it? Okay. Sorry, guys. That you heard that little voice in the background? That was my ball and chain. No, it was my husband. Oh, he's gonna kill you. I'm gonna get you that for girl. I'm gonna get you. Ball and chain I'll give you. No, guys, I gotta laugh about things. I gotta stay positive because this, it's like I'm laughing and crying at the same time because this shit has got to me. I've been trying to avoid all this drama and all this shit in the news, and it's like I'm trying to do research on this freaking booster and all this shit they're putting out, and I feel like having everybody flood the CDC, flood the Food and Drug Administration with your phone calls, your thoughts, and tell them how you feel. We ain't your fucking we aren't your damn guinea pigs. You know what? You have not tested it. You're not telling people what's in it. Yeah, think bio and tech. Okay, bio and tech. Does that sound funny to you? Are you putting, like stuffed particles, little nanos in there? That's what's scary. People don't think about that stuff. I don't know what else, but this world has gotten so crazy. So I've seen some shit that, oh my God, I'm like, ooh, the way people be driving lately, it's like ever since they look like soldiers. That are people who had COVID shot. And then you got these idiots still wearing masks. I'm looking at them like, really? I have to laugh. I just give them this look like. I laugh every time I see somebody. I had these ladies tell me, they said, the hell with that COVID shit. These old ladies said, the hell with that mask. I don't hear no more about that shit. And this was in Dollar Tree. We were just having a conversation. And she said, I'm so sick of this shit. Hey, at least people that are being honest. They said they have asthma. They ain't getting that stuff. They ain't getting none of that. They said they're sick of this shit. It was like, I should have told them, call your representatives and tell them you're sick of it. Somebody needs to take that idiot Governor Wolf out of office. Piece of shit. And why would they want to give these old people the booster shot? Come on, these people had a booster shot. I'm sure these kids had their booster shots already. I don't fucking get it. I think these people are fucking evil. They're fucking nuts. And I'm like, I'm ready to go hide under a rock somewhere or a fucking cave just to get away from this shit. All right. I'm just going to end this right now. I have nothing else to talk about. Maybe I can go live Saturday and we can play a game. I got to learn how to maybe do a movie night. We'll have to do it off the panel. I'm going to have to learn to do that sometime. This, for me, this is a learning process. So I got a lot more work to do and I got a lot of things to figure out on here. But hey, I ain't no dummy. My mama didn't raise a fool. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming. Peace out. Love you.